y'all, what's up? What's up? I know it's been a few days since I've done a video. I got a little clip from yesterday I might insert into this video. We had company come, and I didn't really get any video, man. It's been raining, so so I kind of just took the weekend off from doing videos. But I did. I got to go look at a couple of tree jobs. It's raining today too. It was wet. It's just enough to make you mad, man. It's enough not to want to work because they're calling for 90% chance of rain, and it ain't raining. So, yeah. So, I got a tree job I'm going to look at. I'll get some video of this tree job. This guy is known. I've known this guy since, well, I've known him since before I even started my business. Good dude, and he's kind of seen my business, evolve, but he knows that it takes a lot of, you gotta devote a lot of time, energy, and effort to a business like, this. And he does lawn care too, but he has a full-time job, so, he's limited in the time that he can devote into his business, but anyway, he's got a tree that he wants me to come look at. He watches the videos and he saw that I got a lift, and he's got a tree he wants me to come and look at, and so I might swing by there if I can get him on the phone. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and visit Mom real quick for about 25 or 30 minutes, and just visit for a minute, because as soon as the weather clears up some, I'm not going to have a lot of time. And I like to go on and, do all my visiting and stuff, while we're not working, so that's what I'm going to do, man. And then yesterday I got a little bit of video, but when I got over there with the owner, the camera, I don't know, I think the cold or something to zap the camera battery, man. The battery was dead and the camera went dead all of a sudden. So I didn't get any footage of what they want me to trim over there. But me and Drew are going to be over there trimming trees tomorrow if weather permits. Now, on that property, I don't have to haul it off, so we're gonna kind of do it in pieces. I'm gonna trim all the trees, make a big pile, and then I'll bring the Bobcat back over there and take all that to the burn pile, along with some other stuff that we need to burn too. So yeah, not really nothing thrilling going on. The Budweiser, he's still in jail, waiting on somebody to put $25 on his books. As soon as somebody puts $25 on his books, they will apply it automatically. They will apply it to his bond. Now I guess they will. They assume everybody in jail wants to get out of jail, so they'll do that. And yeah, man, I need to go. All right, y'all. So I just pulled up. We're gonna look at this tree right here real quick. I'm pretty sure I see the one he's talking about. Looks like it's gonna be that pine tree right there. Yeah, I think I can actually get it, man. I ain't sure exactly. It's a buddy of mine, y'all. So, what's up, man? I'm telling you two what you got. It looks like this tree right here, right? Is that it? How you been, man? Doing all right?
muscle in my back fucking with them.
See? Getting old, ain't we, man? Hey, y'all, I've known this guy right here for about, what, 15 years, 12 or 15 years? Ever since before I really even got started. We were both selling firewood to the same store. So, yeah, man, I don't see why I couldn't just bring the lift and put it right here, dude. What is your...
It's a branchy motherfucker, you know?
Yeah. So what's your what's your goal? You trying to get it all the way down, or?
Well, originally I was trying to get it away from the house. I rented a freaking pole saw, man. But
Yeah, man, you got to get up there high and get the limbs.
you know, I'm like, man.
Dude, that's a lot of big limbs, man. And they don't ever look that big until they hit the ground.
Oh man.
You see, the thing about it with...
Like that right there, man. When it hits the ground, you know it hits the ground.
Yeah, and you can't be standing nowhere around. It can't be on a freaking ladder.
Man.
You know, yeah, that's sketchy for sure.
Man.
But
you know,
but you
I'm
know,
looking at it, I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, I think I can do this. That.
I don't see why I can't pull the lift up, back the lift in right here, right? It's flat enough. You know, back it in right here, and then be able to reach. Shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I think that, if we, so what is your goal with all the limbs? Are you going to want me to haul them off, or you want me just to take them down?
It's a pain in the ass for you to get rid of them.
You know.
So, you know.
Yeah, man. I mean, how many? You know, back there when we did that looks good back there, don't it?
Yeah, man. I
was telling my guys on my YouTube guys, I was saying, look, when I came over here last time, I said I really went up and beyond over here. I said, so he remembers me, you know, for that with the Bobcat over here.
Dude, that was a fucking mess.
Man, that was terrible, dude.
I didn't even realize it. I mean, I knew I had 3 big trees.
But getting them out of there, man, you got a backyard now.
And I'm like, shit, man. But once you got it, man, I put some seed back, some rye back there last year, and man, it looked beautiful back there, man.
You get all that pine off, all the acidic pine off the ground. I mean, grass will grow, dude. Man. You know.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about on money?
Man, you know, you tell me. Man.
What did I charge you for that back there?
You know me, man. Yeah. You told me one price, and I said, I think you told me. Did you tell me like 500 or 600?
Yeah.
And I said, well, what could you do for 4?
Yeah.
And you said, well, shit, you know, you just went ahead and do it. But I mean, you're in business, man.
Right.
I hate to be like that, but you know, you just.
Well, you know, if it's just according to how I don't know how long it'll take to hauling it off is going to be the problem.
Yeah.
You know, strategically being able to cut it. Well, we know I can do that. And I got the lift. I put the lift right here. That's all I'm thinking about. But hauling it off.
Yeah, I know, dude.
If I had to bring the Bobcat over here to pick up things, then that's a whole nother.
I understand. even if you got somewhere to dump it. Like,
yeah.
know, even if you had somewhere that you still.
Yeah, and I got a friendly dump spot, but you know, I still gonna have to. You know, I mean, so is your goal just to trim it up as high as we can?
I mean, what could you do for like $400 or $500?
Okay, if we're over here, well, I know I can trim it up and haul off a couple of loads out of here.
You know,
but the thing about it,
the little shit I can probably handle, but like the bigger shit, I mean, if you got to haul it off again, it's going to cost you money, right?
Yeah. That's where we're going to run into
and you don't have to tell me what you're going to do. I'll just tell you, like, you know, 400 or 500, do what you can.
Reach what I can, but I would want to, you know, if
you won't know until you get over here and start messing.
Priority wise, though, I'd want to take all this crap off this side.
I just want, my goals. I need a new roof, so I want to get it off the house before I have a new roof up there, and then
we can definitely do it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I can definitely do this job, dude. So. And you know, as long as you know, I'm just thinking. See, if we're able to pick the branches up by hand, and I don't have to bring the Bobcat over here, well, then that's sweet. Because see, bringing the Bobcat over here require a whole nother truck. Because I can't pull the Bobcat and the lift at the same time. I can't pull the Bobcat and the dump trailer at the same time. Got to have the lift. Yeah. No way I would even think about this without the lift. You know, and maybe we can touch up some other stuff too while we're here. You know. Like all that wiry junk running up in that other tree. You know, if I'm here and I'm up there, dude, and I got a pole saw in my hand, I mean, dude, it's not that much more effort.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about the cleanup. That's more what I'm thinking about.
I'll just leave it like this. Do what you can, and then I'll worry about the rest. I mean.
So why don't we agree on 5, and I'll do everything that I can for 5, and then and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna. It's gonna be.
I know you're gonna do
it's gonna be nice, man.
Yeah,
you know.
I know. Shit. I mean, you did. Shit. What did you take? Like 5.
Yeah,
5 loads
about 500. Yeah.
So I know.
Yeah, about 5 loads out of there. 4 or 5 loads.
If you were doing that job today.
Yeah.
No way you could do it.
Yeah, well, see, the thing about that job, I was able to come over here with one truck, one trailer. The Bobcat haul, the dump trailer hauled the Bobcat. So when I left over here, I was all buttoned up. I didn't have to go home, grab another trailer, come back, and see. That's where we're gonna, because if this gets really big, where a man can't pick up a piece, well, then I'm gonna want to bring the Bobcat over here. And I'll bring 2 guys over here, or at least one guy over here, But I think that we can go up this whole side right here and get it way off the house, and then trim, because man, 40 foot's a long way. Yeah, you don't think it is until you get up in that lift. Oh my God, dude, it's way up there, man.
That's gotta be at least. That's probably like to the tip of that. Gotta be what, 35,
40 feet or so. Yeah, it's up there, dude. I think that given a pole saw, I could cut the whole tree. I don't. My goal would be to come over here and cut it and limb it real good, and then, at some point in time, if you want to take the trunk out, well, we know we had to have the Bobcat for that. I mean, we can limb it up, dude. If we can limb it up, man, ain't nothing that the tree's really not going to pose any kind of threat. If we can get all these, all these long 500-pound branches off.
Once you get into it, then you just tell me, hey, look.
I'll see more about what it's going to take.
If you did this, then maybe, just do what you can, man.
Yeah, man, I'm in, dude. I'm in, man. Let me get home, look at the calendar. But I'm in, dude. I think that we can do it in the morning, man.
Whenever you.
Of course, I want it to be dry.
There's nothing as far as septic over here. So, as a matter of fact, that septic tank's behind my house, and the lines run out there, and they come right under here, man. That's why I think this thing grew like a freaking...
Yeah. It looks healthy, dude. It don't look like it's no slouch.
It grew like an animal.
I don't really see... I mean, I'm definitely, because if I put the lift... I'm trying to think of the logistics of the lift. If I put the lift right here...
It's a little high over here.
Yeah, but see, the lift can overcome that. It balances itself. It's really cool, man. It picks itself up. But I don't see why I can't boom around and shoot right up in there and get the back side of this tree, this side of the tree, and this side.
I'm going to redo this anyway, so I could take that section out and that section out. Later on today to just make it easier to move.
And what I'll do is because the guys on the ground, right? This is what I'm thinking already in the job. The guys on the ground, I'm gonna want to limit their cutting, because 9 times out of 10 they don't really know how to run a chainsaw like they're supposed to know how to run a chainsaw. They'll pinch the bar, to stick it in the dirt, all these things, that I hate. So I'm probably going to try to reach out and cut as small pieces as I can. So, if I were on a job and I had a guy on the ground that really knew how to run a chainsaw, then I would cut off bigger pieces. But see, I can reach with the lift. I can go way out on the end and cut 8-foot pieces off, and then they can grab the 8-foot piece and throw it in the trailer. Because I put the lift here, right, back the lift up here, and then I put the dump trailer right there, and those guys could grab this stuff, rock it right to the dump trailer. Where we're not going to be dragging it down to the road, and I got a 4-wheel drive truck now. Last time I was up here, I didn't have a 4-wheel drive truck.
That's right.
I'm not even worried about getting a dump trailer up here now. Remember last time I was worried about, I still got that truck, but Drew runs it. Yeah. But this will be a pretty good little job here, man. Get my feet wet, man.
Yeah.
I got
whatever
you, man.
You want to do, man. I don't care what day. I don't care.
I'll text you and let me get home. I just want the weather to be friendly,
Yeah. I hate working.
And I'll make sure I got. Yeah, dude. I mean, this is sweet, man. Really, But any job with that freaking lift's gonna be sweet compared to not having one.
Man.
Think about it, dude. I mean, you saw how dangerous this really is. You hurt yourself on this, you could lose a year's pay.
Well, I don't think you would even try and attempt a job like that.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
And no matter what you had, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, because the house is so close that you couldn't really even get they make pole saws for the Bobcat, right? And it's a hydraulic pole saw. and it'll
As an attachment?
yeah, they're about $2,000.
Oh.
But you can reach up and cut limbs off.
Okay,
But see,
I
you're
got
still not going to be able to control the fall of the limb.
Right.
You know, you get right here and you'll reach up. Well, you ain't going to be able to reach up 25 feet.
Right.
You reach up 15 feet maybe.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to put you where these limbs are going to get cut off shorter. I mean, longer on this end, and they're going to be all over all this stuff. See, the boom lift would just take me right up there to them. I can cut the ends off.
Yeah.
And my guy can stand down there and catch them. Where they're not heavy enough to do no damage. If they hit something, they hit your gutter, they're not going to do nothing.
That's what made me think, hey, maybe.
I'm in, dude. I'm stoked, man.
All right,
I'm
cool,
stoked,
man.
dude. So let's just say 5, and then we'll go from there, man. I really believe that we can do it, and I'll be happy with that too, man. Not to mention, dude, it ain't just about the money. And you know, and you guys, this guy, he watches the videos too. He knows I'm not all just about the money. Y'all might think I'm just about the money. And you got to be when you're out here living on the lands to a certain degree.
Right.
You know, he knows that, but he does lawn care too on the side. So it's about learning, man. You know, this job right here will help me learn positioning of the lift, and get this tree down for him, and also give me a notch on my belt.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
And no doubt. You know how I am, man. We know each other.
Yeah, we know each other a long time, man. I'm not.
You know, do what you can.
Yeah,
and
I got you, man.
We ain't gonna have anything etched.
Yeah, and we'll let's.
Money, you know, that's.
Yeah, I know. I'll come do it. If you're here, cool. If you're not here, I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I'll come back or whatever.
I'll be here pretty much.
Now we'll move that vehicle right there, right?
Oh yeah, that's going. Oh yeah, that's gonna go. I'll take that section and that section down.
Yeah.
This one kind of, I keep that up for the dogs because they got a pen out there. But if we need to, I can take that pen.
Yeah, just leave that one up, man. You can leave them all up, and if we hit one, well.
Yeah, either way, it's coming down. So. I mean,
So if I want to say within a week, weather permitting. You know, one day next week. You know, this week right here, man, the weather's got me all discombobulated, man. All right, yeah, man. All right, man. I'll be in touch, man. For real, I'll text you, man. Yeah, y'all. All right, y'all. So y'all see what it is, man. That's easy negotiating for me, y'all. Appreciate it, man. That's easy negotiating for me, man. I love it, man. I hate getting on a job where I have to really hardcore negotiate. We just say, oh, hey, he's gonna keep it in the realm of, you know, he's gonna give me $500 to trim the tree. The dump spot from here, my burn pile, is about 1.5 miles from here. So I believe that me and the Drewski can do this in one morning, for sure. So it looks like it's a pretty safe job for me. I don't really see any problems with it, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all see anything that I'm not seeing here, man, because y'all know I'm new to all this. I'm not new to tree work, but I'm new to lift and tree work, and making sure I'm in the best scenario to keep the minimal time down, because we agreed on $500 to trim the tree. Yeah, y'all. So, you know, now that's not a typical negotiating, but I know this guy. I've known him a long time, and you know, he's about 1.5 miles from my house, and he's about 1.5 miles from my dump location. So I mean, I don't really see, I can't think of anything that would potentially be in the way. And he's just a good dude, man. So, you know, he's been my buddy for a while. I mean, you know, when I say buddy, I mean, he's been an acquaintance of mine. We sold firewood to the same store back in the day when I was doing firewood, and I just started my business. But he has a full-time job. He works at Home Depot too. So the lawn care keeps him in shape, man. That dude is 59 years old, man. He still does lawn care, y'all. So, you know, but I'm stoked, man. I mean, what's the best way to explain this, y'all? You know, when you buy a piece of equipment like this lift, you know, you know, I'm a little nervous about everything. And so the last thing I need is for a nitpicky customer that's gonna, you know, try to nitpick everything, because then that's gonna make me dread, you know, doing work for them, you know. So, you know, I love it when we can just agree on a number really quick, and it be a number that's worthy, that I know is worthy of my time. Now, if he'd have came in at me at $200, then, you know, I wouldn't have been able to do it for that. But $500, we can work with that, man. You know, I ain't got to make top dollar. I want to learn. I want to be better with the lift. I want to learn positioning. I want to learn what my guys can do on the ground. I want to learn all of these things, and you know, to learn all these things, you have to learn them, and you have to go through some stuff to do that, man. You know, and what better customer than this guy? You know, I mean, you know, it's just, and that goes right back to what I talk about all the time is contacts, maintaining your contacts. Don't burn bridges, all these things. And see, over the years, me and him have kept in contact, though limited. We have kept in contact, and you know, and last year I did some work for him with the Bobcat last summer. Not this past summer, but last summer, and we did good. I mean, I made money on it, you know. So, you know, now the trick is cutting these things in small enough pieces to where somebody can throw them on the trailer. And that's going to be time consuming, because the guys that I got working for me, though they think they can run a chainsaw really good, and you know, they have the ability to, but you know, when you're running the chainsaw, man, I mean, it's not. I'm not worried about the danger, though that is present. I'm more worried about them pinching the bar, you know, sticking the bar in the dirt and all that. So I'm going to limit their cutting on the ground. I'm going to have the best saws in the tree with me, because I'm going to be doing most of the cutting, and I'll learn, you know, a lot, man. I'll learn a lot. I'll learn so much that I don't even know what all I'm going to learn yet. Okay? So that's just another job with the lift that you know, dude called me day before yesterday. I looked at it, agreed on money today. So, you know, right now, as we speak, I got approved jobs for over $1,500. Approved work has already been approved by the people that are paying me, and there's no strangers. They're all well-known customers of mine, or my friend, you know. So that's just, you know, I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg, surely, right? You know, I'm not really even trying, y'all, because it's so wet and nasty, and it's depressing weather, man. You know, I'm not really even trying to push no kind of work, dude, because I don't want to work in this crap, you know. And the lift is just got more customers and more work falling in my lap, you know, and I hadn't even ran it yet on a job. So, bam, y'all, what I'm saying. All right, y'all, this is Ray, and it's Sammy time, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace out.